review for A24's new movie directed by and written by Ben Wheatley, the man who did High Rise, a film I actually really like. Free Fire here. And yes, I got a fake little gun right here. Let's talk about this movie. This movie has an insanely amazing cast. You got Armie Hammer, Brie Larson, Cillian Murphy. Yes, I said his name right, I'm pretty sure. And one of my favorite actors, Charlotte Copley. I'm so excited to talk about this film because I've been really looking forward to this film because when I saw it was executive produced by Martin Scorsese and it had this big cast, and the concept alone is something that really grabbed my attention in here. I mean, the cast alone, concept alone of just a gun deal, selling guns, and the deal goes wrong and a shootout occurs in a warehouse, and it's just this hour-and-a-half shootout of just of dialogue and all this from the trailers. That's what got me excited because I love the concept of this. One trepidation going into this was, is this really going to work for that long a period, or is this just a stretched out concept? Am I going to get kind of bored? For what I did is I enjoyed Free Fire. I think it was a fun movie. I don't think it's amazing at all. I would say if you are interested in the concept, go check it out. But my big pros for this movie is the cast. I think the cast did a phenomenal job in here. Brie Larson was fantastic. Cillian Murphy, he's one of my favorite actors of all time, and I just really loved his character in here as well. You also have Jack Reiner, who has kind of a smaller role. His character was a little annoying because him and his other character had a bickering part, and it's just dumb. And the thing about this movie is it's very wacky in concept and it's just a wacky movie in general. And when you see the movie, you'll understand. The gunshots are very just fake-ish and just kooky and all this. And all the sounds that happen around the set is when they're going off and you see bullets and you hear bullets ricocheting off stuff. It's just crazy to see. I really loved Armie Hammer in this movie as well. I can't wait to see what he's doing next because he has been picking some great roles ever since Lone Ranger. Besides that movie, he's done a fantastic job in some of these other movies. And if he's really going to be in a DC movie, I'm hoping to see him in one. And I cannot forget about Charlotte Copley. Charlotte Copley is one of my favorite actors to show up in anything. I will always show up first day for his movies. It doesn't matter what it is, District 9, Chappie, Elysium. I don't care even how bad the movie is. I really just like to see him perform and just be this actor. I mean, he hasn't been in great movies, but every time he's in a movie, he's one of the standouts for it. With this great cast, you get great energy from this cast. They give the dialogue and they perform it well. Like I said, they're giving a wacky kind of tone to this, and it's very wacky, insane, and all this stuff going on, and bullets are ricocheting, like I said, but it's so fun to have that just keep happening, and I enjoyed that for this movie. But like I said, Ben Wheatley does direct and write this, and directing-wise, I wouldn't say this is his best directorial effort. I think he did a fine job with the movie, but some of the action, he kind of goes kind of Paul Greengrass with the shaky cam, and it was all handheld. I don't think that was honestly the perfect choice for the film. I will say it did work in some instances, but most of the time I couldn't honestly tell who's shooting who and who's shooting what. For this movie, you don't come to this movie for the action. This isn't a movie that keeps you on the edge of your seat, and it's not one of those kind of high-octane action thrillers that you're trying to figure out, or mystery thrillers that you're trying to figure out who's who and what's going on here and there. And for me, it was just like kind of just with the action. But what this movie does do great is with the cast. I think without this cast, this movie would not have succeeded as well as it did, because the dialogue here is kind of like a Tarantino-esque. Not as great as Tarantino-esque, but it seems like a Ben Wheatley tried to write and direct that into his style of maybe a Hateful Eight, where it's all contained into one area and it's just one central struggle for the characters in this whole situation. Keep going back to the wacky tone, is that Ben Wheatley, I will say he did have a good concurring tone with the tone. He never made it too serious. He never made it too non-serious. He always kept that wacky tone. There's a lot of parts in this movie that have all the wacky tones just put together. And it's just, when you see the movie, you'll understand there's a lot of wacky scenes with this. We'll say for the stretching of the concept, it does feel like it's getting a little too stretched out towards the end. I think you could have easily cut out maybe 5 or 10 more minutes and maybe made it a little shorter of a film. I know it would have probably only been like an hour and 20 minutes because it's already a really short film, but it's a good fun blast time. If you just want to go see a movie, it's one of those movies you can just go check out early Sunday morning, early Saturday morning, get that discounted ticket, check it out. It's a fun, enjoyable time. You might remember it, you might not even like the film, but I think it's worth checking out, and that's why I'm going to give Free Fire a B-. So Free Fire didn't live up to my expectations, but I still had a fun time with the movie. But what about you guys? Let me know down below, what did you guys think about Free Fire? Are you excited about Free Fire? Are you kind of just about it and waiting for it to come on like a red box? Or have you seen Free Fire? Let me know down in the comments below, what are you excited for? Did you like the movie? Did you not? And plus, who's your favorite actor in this film? Mine, personally, is Charlotte Copley or Armie Hammer, or even Brie Larson or Cillian Murphy. They're all great casts, but for me, in this film, I honestly loved Armie Hammer's character the best. If you guys like this and you want to see more, make sure to like this, subscribe, share this video, talk about it, to go freaking tell people about Free Fire and how great or how bad you think it was. I love talking about movies. That's what these comments are discussions for. I have a bunch of other videos as well. I also reviewed Baby Driver, Edgar Wright's new film, early. Check it out on my channel. I really enjoyed that film. Go check out the review. You'll see how excited I got. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day.